Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear my voice and if you can see my face, then I want to say thank you for joining us once again for another episode of Fire Pit. My name is Megan Pennington. With me, as always, are my best friends Jim Skiff and Devin Russian. And Jim, you have come with an amazing guest, and I'm so excited to have this chat tonight. Tell me all about them.
Errol Wizdom Williams, the Wizard, was born in Kingston, Jamaica. Errol was already an established star in his home country of Jamaica with hits such as If You Should Leave Me in 1980 and Diamond Queen when he made the move to the US in 1991. He settled right here in Pittsburgh, where he formed the Wizdom Band, which features guitarist Greg Hampton and Tony on lead guitar, Greg on bass, Alvin on drums, and
Yes.
Errol himself on guitar and lead vocals. Uh, the Wizdom Band has been voted Best Reggae Band by Whammo for 4 years in a row. I just wanted to read a couple of quick quotes, one to kind of introduce our listeners to reggae music. I have a quote from Rastabot. Reggae music is more than just a genre. It is the heartbeat of Rastafarianism. Through its rhythmic beats, powerful lyrics, and deep spiritual undertones, reggae has become a voice of resistance, unity, and spiritual awakening as it promotes love and calls out injustice in Babylon. And I'd also like to read a quote from Mr. Errol Williams himself. Conscious lyrics bring a message to the people. We each have a mission in life led by divine providence. That's a quote from Mr. Errol Wizdom Williams himself. We are very grateful that Providence has brought you to our campfire this evening. Welcome to the Fire Pit, Errol. How are you?
Well, pretty good.
We're so glad you could join us, and we're really excited to share your music with our listeners. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about how you first got into music, what the music scene was like in your native Jamaica when you were growing up and first getting involved in reggae?
Well, I started earlier than 1980. I started about 79, but I was real, a younger teenager coming up. And I start out with my best friend. He bring me into music, Levi Palmer. We done the first recording. When I come home, my lady was gone away. We record at Joe Gibbs recording studio in Kingston. I have, even until now, it's on a vinyl. Back then, I have the vinyl in my suitcase in my closet right now. I never lost it. I keep it. We start out with another group. I just got a call today from Jamaica. So, no, back when I was saying now, we start with Junior Soul and we record that Dynamic Sound, 1981, the same year that Bob Marley passed away. We record If You Should Leave Me, that was the song, and I record Diamond Queen. Then 1990, we start practice and a band in Jamaica, Wizdom Band. It was started back home, but it's never reached far off the ground like now, Then I leave, 91 came to the United States, come straight to Pittsburgh. But my vision was to spread the love of music to the people. And we have a lot of musicians from here. We come together, such as the Floor Band, the first one that I go and see, and I like, God rest his soul, Danny Dread Saros from the Floor Band and Makasi Bay. A lot of people know of those guys. They originally Pittsburgh. And then we start the Wizdom Band, me, Greg Hampton, over Elizabeth, and then we moved for I was living in Clareton. And we started from there, and a few years after, about a year or two, Chris Kelly from WAMO Radio, she gave us a shot, and she played a few tracks and my CD, and we won the best reggae performer at the Juneteenth on the South Side. Take from there, then we travel all over the place. We go to Chicago, New York, Canada, Maryland, like Secrets. We play down in Florida. We play all over. And then I record the first song, the first album here, Innocent Blood. I remember I was sitting down at my dinner table and watching the news and see how the little babies, them like from Oklahoma City bombing. I seen the little kids and people, was distracted, by the hands of someone not know what they are doing. So I wrote the song Innocent Blood. We go back and I record Rivers of Love. It turned out pretty good. This one now is gonna call Jamming on the Mountain. I guess you have a tracks of that the album we're working on now. And we working on this one in Jamaica. I was in Jamaica last month at the Tuff Gong recording studio, Bob Marley. And we come out with some great tracks, some great musicians. And just as I speak, I have to decline my son. He's the bass player in that song. And my other son, he plays the keyboard. They play with some very great musicians from home. And they're producing for me. I finance it and they produce. And that's how we see I come out with a great tracks. And I ready to share it for Pittsburgh and the United States and all over, who will give it a chance. I feel good about it. I see Mr. Jim play, and he's a great musician. I just sit back and relax and watch you play. Mr. Devin, I seen you. I remember one night I came up to a music joint up in Depsona. I really have a great time up there. It was very nice. So my vision is right now to take it to another level. As we speak, I have this song, Reggae Dancehall, it's playing on the land in England right now, and radio station, UK IRA FM, and Nigeria 91.7.
Wow.
Selector Ableman, he played it every day. Another radio station in Boston, Massachusetts, Kim Booster, she played it. People like it, and we're getting good views and YouTube with that song. So we have three tracks. I send it to Mr. Dreams. I think he like it, and
we like it very much. We like it very much. We'd love to hear you talk a little bit more about the track. It starts out with really a great opening horn line. Are those players the beautiful horns? Are they from Jamaica? Was that track produced at Bob Marley's studio in Kingston? Is that correct?
Yes, Kingston, Jamaica. Tuff Gong Recording Studio. The Marleys them owned it.
Reggae Dancehall was recorded down
yeah,
there. Oh, because you've had that one for a while. You've made a couple trips, I take it.
Yes, I re-record it, but I never getting the sound what I was expected from it, so I have to move it to Jamaica to get that sound what I was looking for. It's not like you can get it here, but I never run into the right people who to give me that sound what I was really looking for. But I know the studios is here. It's just to find the right person to give you that actually sound what you're looking for. So my thing that I have to go to Jamaica back home where I knew all the different style of musicians where I can pick from. And I go down there and I get the sound that I'm looking for. The horns player, he have the same last name as me, but he's very unique guy. He's very unique guy. play with a lot of top-notch musicians like Barry Salmon, a lot more, a lot of artists he played for, and he really liked to do the work for Errol Wizdom band, right now. So I work with him a lot. We have more tracks down there that they're mixing in the studio right now. And I heard something my son sent to me today, and it was very nice. We keep on going. I know we're going to have Jamming on the Mountain album. It's going to have some very, very unique, different style of music. We just don't do reggae alone. I like all style of music. One thing hit my mind before I want to talk about the music, but I want to give a great shout out to the Clarks of Pittsburgh. Yes.
Really?
Yes. I want to give them a lot of love and respect. In Jamaica, we say enough respect. The Clarks give us a chance to open up for them at Nick's Fat City.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And we have a chance when the Clarks have us open up for them at Nick's Fat City. Right after that, the Marley's band came here and Three Rivers Stadium, and we was the opening band for the Wailers. And I have a chance to open up for Yellow Man at the Rex Theater. So we do, and I open up for Jimmy Buffett out at Starlight Amphitheater. They did have a concert out there. We was the opening band for them. So, I have to give all musicians in different walks of life, a lot of love and respect for they open up their arms and say, okay, I'm going to give these guys a chance. And I thank them. And all musician in Pittsburgh, I would love to have a nice musical day with all these musicians, different styles musicians in Pittsburgh. I love it.
Well, let me ask you, Errol, what made you decide to move to Pittsburgh when you came to the States? Why did you pick Pittsburgh over LA, New York, some of the other Nashville and the other cities that are considered big music towns? What brought you to Pittsburgh?
Honestly, I'm going to tell you why I end up in Pittsburgh. I came here December 1991 when it snowed. I never see snow before. I came here with a shorts, t-shirt, and my bag. My wife that I met in Jamaica, that's how I end up in Pittsburgh. But she know I was a musician, and I told her, I said, look, I play music. She said, I'm a churchgoer. So I go to church with her, and I play some music in the church with them, but honestly, that was not my calling. I love God, My calling was to, if you listen to some of my lyrics, sometimes we have a lot of fun time musically, the way you get that inspiration. But like Innocent Blood, Rocking on the Mountain, I have another one called Young Brother, and I have one, Please Stay By My Side. On the Rivers of Love album, I have one called Preacher Man. So, it's how the inspiration, I get the inspiration, I try to bring it back in the will of the Most High. Wherever direction he took me, that's where I go. And with all my musicians, them around me, my fellow friends, musicians, and even outside of music, my biggest fans is Pittsburgh, and we have a huge following in Uniontown and up the mountain. When we plays up there, a lot of people come out there. Sometime when Jackie Jordan, she's the one that booked the band. They said, oh, we's in Uniontown. We said, oh, Uniontown again. But it's very unique down there. We have huge following at Pittsburgh here too. I was just looking at a video that we shoot at the Hard Rock Cafe and a few years ago, and I sent it back home, and they're doing some stuff with it. It was very unique towards the Pittsburgh area. But I came here because of my wife, but that was an inspiration under the Most High. Wherever direction he took me. All I have to do is just follow his will and keep on moving. You know, that's how I could, and that's all the closest I can put it.
In reggae dancehall, you give respect to Jamaica as the nation of the foundation of reggae, and also to the Rasta Nation, and also to a number of musicians that
Yes.
I'm curious. You feel like they were a big influence for you,
Yes.
and how exactly does the song tie into your spirituality? And I know reggae is sort of the heartbeat of Rastafarianism. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Rasta and its impact on you and on your music?
Well, Rasta, I have Rastafari in my family, and I know you have the 12 tribe Rastafari, that's a part of Bob Marley, you know, and many more. Rastafari into the reggae, it was started from Mento until it changed to reggae. Jimmy Cliff, much enough respect. Those guys are the foundation of reggae music. Bob Marley is a must. Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer, God rest his soul, Dennis Brown, Jacob Miller, a lot of reggae artists. Much more I can remember. For I was started listening to music, the reggae music, when I was maybe 10-year old. My aunt buy me a little record changer with 4 battery, and that's how I started listening to music. And I'm gonna tell you, I use bamboo, go into the weeds and cut bamboo and make my own guitar. My grandfather will look at me and say, "Boy, what you doing?" See, I'm making a guitar. And when I played it, it have sound. And my grandfather said, "You not easy." So I started. For back then, my parents could not afford a guitar for me, so I make my own. you know. And after I make my own, I step out there, start to play, and I teach myself to play. When I get a guitar, I have acoustic guitar, I start to teach myself and the skills and what I do and have the music out there. So, and I listen to a lot of Bob Marley. I listen to a lot of Jacob Miller. I listen to a lot of Bunny Wailer and also Peter Tosh. For they are the icon of reggae music. There's no way around it. They help bring this reggae music to the world. That's why reggae dancehall came up as an inspiration, and I gave them enough respect. For Jamaica is the reggae foundation. There's no way around it. It was created by those elders. Some is still alive and some passed on, but we still have to give them love and respect. And reggae music is a part of love and unity and peace to the world. Sometimes you maybe feel down. You can say, okay, I'm going to play this track. I don't mean, all music is peace and love, but depends on what you use and the melody, the type of lyrics that you use. So me personal, I have to use by the help of the mighty and creator. He guide me. I asked for guidance, and that's what he did. Wherever direction he took me, I did that. For if you listen to Rockin' on the Mountain, I was the second verse. The engineer in Jamaica, he said, "Errol, you should write another verse." I said, "Okay." And I go over Penn Hills at Zapology recording studio. And while I was sitting in the voicing booth, I said, well, wherever Father took me, that's where it go. The lyrics just hit me right in my mind, and it just flow. I would say I never wrote that song. Is the Father wrote it for me to present. So if you listen to that, said that second lyrics, I have it. I done that in the recording studio. Send it back down to Jamaica, and they all put it together with the horns, and I really love it. I heard it played. They sent me a clips from Nigeria, and people started hitting me up, say, we cannot wait for you to come this way to share the love of music with us. I give thanks for that, and it's very, very unique with the love of the Almighty. That's me.
Well, Megan, I think it might be time to share some of that love with our listeners. What do you think?
Well, let's share some peace and love in the spirit of reggae. Here comes Reggae Dancehall.
Reggae, reggae, reggae dancehall. Reggae, reggae, reggae party. It's a reggae, reggae, reggae dancehall. A reggae, reggae, reggae party. A little girl, she's getting down. She getting down on the dance floor. And everyone gather around. I say, I know that they having fun. Reggae, reggae, reggae dancehall. Reggae, reggae, reggae party. It's a reggae, reggae, reggae dancehall. A reggae, reggae, reggae party. Some people keep on going around, keep on saying that them of the crown. Some people keep on going around, keep on saying that them wear the crown. Reggae, reggae, reggae dancehall. A reggae, reggae, reggae party. It's a reggae, reggae, reggae dancehall. A reggae, reggae, reggae party. To the king of reggae, enough respect to Ziggy Marley, enough respect to Norris Reed, enough respect to the king of DJ. Jamaica, it's a reggae foundation. Jamaica, I said she come in December, she getting down on the dance floor. And everyone gather around. I say I know that she having fun. Reggae, reggae, reggae dancehall. A reggae, reggae, reggae party. It's a reggae, reggae, reggae dancehall. A reggae, reggae, reggae party. Yes, that vibes is so nice. Yes, I know you feel alright. Rasta vibes is so nice. Yes, I know she feeling fine, Lord. I said she come. I said she come. And not the dread. I said she come. 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 Reggae, reggae, reggae dancehall. Baby man, a reggae, reggae party. Yellow man, it's a reggae, reggae dancehall. Ninja man, a reggae party. Everyone. It's so nice. Yes, I know you feel alright. Rasta vibes is so nice. Yes, I know she feeling fine, Lord. She come. I said she come. And not the dread. I said she come. I said she come. Jamaica, it's a reggae foundation. Jamaica, no problem, man.
That was Reggae Dance Hall by the Wizdom Band. Are you having fun yet? I'm having fun. Let's keep chatting. This has been such a fantastic conversation. Jim,
Yes.
Devin, I'm sure you guys have some questions. Lay them on us.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the band that you have up here. I've seen you live up here a couple times. How did you put that band together? Like, talk about some of the members of it, because there's some amazing musicians with you right now. And are you like James Brown, where you fire them if they don't do it right, or how do you bring your band together?
Yeah, I have to put the hammer fist down. And First, Greg Hampton, he's from Greensboro, North Carolina. We met in church, and right after that, we put Wisdom Band together. I have a few members from Pittsburgh here. Dean Alston, he's a conga player, but he plays keyboard. He's very been known around here in Pittsburgh. He was a member of the band. Starting out Tim Session, he was a member of Wisdom Band. You have Gerald Watkins, he was a member of the Wisdom Band. When we opened up for the Wailers, Gerald Watkins was a part of the keyboardist line on stage. And he's very good singer. He know the reggae real good. Tony Mello, his right name is Anthony Cadner, but I give him the name Tony Mello. If I'd like to play some mellow cards and dance around, with the mellow mood. So, but he used to be into this band. He's from Ochireas, Jamaica. I think he's opening up for Stevie Wonder. They came down there and they plays, and he was with the United Force. And, but I never met Tony down in Jamaica. I heard of him, but I met him here.
Wow.
We was out in Greensburg playing at the golf course out there. We was out there playing. I don't know, him just come out of nowhere and he said, "Let me sit in." And we was talking and find out he was from the north of Jamaica. And show me some clips. He was playing with the United Force, which we all know of the United Force, but I seen them play one time, but I never know Tony, until he came here. From such long we together, we do a lot of show for them. They used to come out. I don't know if you guys remember Frankie's. Used to be in Swissville. They used to have reggae and jazz every weekend. Rodney McCoy was a jazz player out there. I like that guy too. He's I like jazz music too, and he was a great guy. So there's a lot of Jamaican band came through Pittsburgh here, Swissville, and you have the Swamp Band, that's Zapology. You have Flow Band. You have Cool Rulers with Norris Reed. He passed away. So and then Wisdom and many more. As I said, we just put the band together and it's just keep going. And it's not easy to keep a band together for 30-something years. It's not, but I keep it, But sometime we do shows and you musicians, some place will pay you some place will pay you. I just say, okay, you guys have it. Just let them have the money. And I just walk away. I'm good. So for my vision is to take it to another level. And sometimes you have to sacrifice to get to a dimension musically where you want to go. We all work together. I let it happen for 30 years.
I've seen you live a couple times now, and you're a really great front person. You're really great about working the audience, getting out into the audience. It
Yes.
looks like you're having fun. Are you having fun every performance? Because you just look like you're enjoying yourself so much.
Exactly. I love to counteract, make sure. My thing is when the people have fun, it make me feel good. I try to give them the best that I can. That's what was allowed for me to do. And I just like to go out there and have fun with the people. Sometimes when the stage is not out of reach for people, everybody want to have some good time. So I just bring them up and say, hey, enjoy yourself. And I will walk off a stage just smiling, watching them dancing and having good time. That's why a lot of people love Wisdom. They always said, Wisdom is very a fun time band, and we counteract with the people without the people, trust me, without the people, you can't, you need the people in everything that it does. And I like to hang with my musicians sometimes we playing and there's a bass player maybe into the audience. Last Saturday we play Broad Street Briscoe in North Hills. There's a bass player from around here. I never knew him, but he said, I play bass and I like to give somebody a chance. My bass player, Greg, said, all right, here's the bass, and he played. And it was great. Everybody was having great time. He's a really great bass player, you know, and that's how we are. We like to have people come up and have fun. For music is fun for everyone. Musician or non-musician is just fun and enjoy themselves. Sometimes they can have a bad night and the music can make them feel good and go home and enjoy their family. And, you know, next time when you play again, oh, I like that band, I'm coming back.
And the next track we're going to do is Cherry of the Vine. Talk to us a little bit about that. I love the production of this one, by the way. Like the intro is a little bit harder, and then there's a great delay on the drum in the middle. It kind of goes a little atmospheric. Talk to me about the writing of this song.
Oh, this song was wrote, I have this song in 2012. I recorded it before. I re-record this song for the way how it was recording wasn't sounding the way I wanted to sound, as I said earlier before. Well, this one, the inspiration that I have in this song, you know, when you have someone in your life, he or she just be nice and sharing the love and unity. So you have to give them love. That's why I write that song about a lady in a respectful way. That means when you have someone in your life, you have to give them the gratitude and show them the way that you love. The thing is this, some people maybe can't do it physically, but within music and the words, the lyrics that's coming through that sound, will let that lady or the gentleman can understand, say, wow, this is how I can show the respect and love for that song.
Well, let's take a listen to it then. This is a great tune. I love this one.
Cherry of my life. She make me feel so nice. She always treat me right. She are the cherry of my life. She make me feel so nice. She always treat me right. She bring me breakfast up in bed. She bake me bread when I'm hungry. Medication when I'm sick. Oh gosh, how can I resist your love? I say she are the cherry of my life. She make me feel so nice. She always treat me right. The cherry of my life. She make me feel so nice. She always treat me right. Late at night when I go to bed, she never leave me here so lonely. She bring me aspirin for my head. Oh yes. Now I know you are one and only. That's why I say she are the cherry of my life. She make me feel so nice. She always treat me right. She are the cherry of my life. She make me feel so nice. She always treat me right. She are the cherry of my life. She make me feel so nice. She always treat me right. are the cherry, cherry of my life. She make me feel so nice. She always treat me right. Here we're standing by the riverside, watching the water flowing by. As I look into your eyes, oh yes, such a blessing from the sky. That's what I say. She are the cherry, cherry of my life. She make me feel so nice. She always treat me right. She are the cherry of my life. She make me feel so nice. She always treat me right. In all my life, she treat me nice. In all my life, cherry of the vine. In all my life, she treat me nice. In all my life, a cherry of the vine. In all my life, she treat me nice. In all my life, a cherry of the vine. In all my life, she treat me nice. In all my life, a cherry of the vine. Whoa, yeah. Right now, you are my lady. Whoa, yeah. Right now, you are my lady. Right now, right here.
That was Cherry of the Vine. Two amazing songs for an amazing interview. I am so glad that we've had the opportunity to sit down and chat with you. I have been a huge fan of your music. And in fact, I didn't get a chance to say this to you the night of, but back in April, you guys played a gig at the Apple Inn at Dormont. And I brought my bridal party to your show for my bachelorette party. It was my husband and I. We brought our bachelor and our bachelorette party together, and we all came out and we listened to your music and we sang and we danced and we had a really great time. So I finally get
Yeah.
an opportunity to say to you, thank you for helping me and my husband ring in our marriage. We've been married since April. We've been very happily
Wow.
married since April.
Wow.
We spent the night with you guys the week before we got married, and that was everything that we could have asked for and more.
That
So
was
seriously,
great.
thank you. It
You're
was awesome.
welcome. That was really great. Yeah. Well,
Well,
that song's supposed to go to you.
well, thank you. Thank you. You were playing originals and covers. Some I knew, some I didn't. I was singing with you. I was crying with it. It was
Yeah.
awesome. It was awesome. Well, enough about me. I want to hear about you. What are the new songs we've got cooking in the works? What are some shows we've got coming up? Who do you want to shout out? This is your time to tell us all about you.
Well, we have some shows coming up right after the new year. We have some great shows. Don't got the fully details, but definitely it will be in line. And I know it booked, but Jackie don't really release those dates to me yet. So soon as she release the dates, then it will be up, and I'm pretty sure you guys will see it.
When does the new album come out? When do you
Oh, it's
plan
gonna
on
be the album gonna be out in April for
Great. Do
spring.
you
For
have
spring.
how
Yeah.
many tracks can we expect? Are they all originals, or will there be a couple of covers as well?
I'm gonna have 2 covers on it. So you're gonna have 12 tracks, 10 originals and 2 covers. I like to sing those songs. One of those songs is Garnet Silk. He passed away trying to save his mom when their house caught on fire, and him and his mom passed away in the fire. And I always love the way he performed. So I'm covering one of that song, and another one I'm gonna cover, Loving Dear, We the People Band. It's called Rub the Wine. I met him 1980, 81 in the studio, and when Junior Soul was recording us, he did want us and his label, but Junior Soul have us first, So, but I did really want to sing for him. So I like those two artists. I mean, I love everyone. Those two artists was my favorite artists. That's why I cover their song. You know, I don't cover too much song. I will cover a Bob Marley, but those two guys, I love to cover them, you know. So I will have them on the tracks. 12 tunes will be on the album.
And will this album be released with a label? Will you release it independently?
Russ,
Will there be
Russ,
vinyl available?
yes, Rasta Sons.
Nice.
That is the record, yeah. But I too have two sons, so that's why we have the label Rasta Sons. My two sons who one play bass, one play keyboards, and then I just register that label, Rasta Sons Records.
And is that based right here in Pittsburgh, or is that in Jamaica?
It's based in Jamaica and it's based here. But I'm here, you know, so I have to, yes.
Well, we're going to claim you as another great Pittsburgh label, and we are so happy to have you on our show. How about talking a little bit about Jamming on the Mountain, which is the last track we're going to play to wrap up the show. What a wonderful vibe, more great horns, beautiful choral singing. You know, this track has it all. Talk to us about it.
Rocking on the Mountain is another inspiration that was given from the Most High, Jah Rastafari. You know, you have to, me personally, I have to follow the will of the Most High. I was in a vision in my bed, sleep, but I was vision that I'm onto a mountain and all musicians was playing from all walks of life, just dreaming. I never knew no one, but we all come together. And I wake up the next morning, the first vibes was in my head. And I picked up my guitar and I started to play. And that's how I come towards that music. That song, Jamming on the Mountain. And it's turned out to be wonderful songs. I played it even today. I was listening in my car. I was just listening to it. And it's just, every day I listen to it, it sounds even more better and better and better for, you know, when the kings of king give you something, he already give you melody, everything the way it's supposed to be. And it's not a lot of lyrics, it's just two verses, but it's a dynamic the way it was done. You know, so the most I work in every musical soldiers are just musical disciples. For you are musical disciples from the Most High. Every one of us that play music, even the DJ, radio DJ, this jockey and everything, we are just musical disciples. And when you get something from the Most High, Kings of King, it's great. You know, more than sometimes you hear some songs, oh, okay, it's okay. Even anything you do, you may be working on your car. Oh, I'm gonna do it this way, but you handle it better the next way when it was given unto you. You know, so that's why we have a video coming out for that, Jamming on the Mountain. We have all the 12 tribe Rastas. In that video, the song will be playing while they're beating their drums and burning fire. That's what they do, and chant to the Most High while the song is playing. So my sons, them already, I was down there in Jamaica and we put some clips together and they're finishing up down there. They're working, it's a mixing lab doing what they're supposed to do towards that video. So it's coming out. I can't wait for whatever the Most High put together. It will work.
That sounds so exciting, and I cannot wait to see the final project. Thank you once again for your time, and thank you to all of our listeners and viewers for tuning in for another episode of Fire Pit. And for all things Scarfire Media, you can check out everything we've got going on at scarfireradio.net. In the meantime, between time, ladies and gentlemen, stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe. As I walk you out the door to Scarpace's, here comes Jamming on the Mountain. With that being said, folks, peace and love. I'll see you at the open mic.
Love Jah, love Jah, love Jah, Imperial Majesty, Rasta children sing, rocking on the mountain, rocking, rocking, jamming on the mountain, jamming, jamming, rocking on the mountain, rocking, rocking, jamming on the mountain. Yes, right now I've got to give thanks and praise, just to see another day. I say, you know, and I, Jah Rastafari, Jah keep I in this party. I say, I'm jamming on the mountain, jamming, jamming, rocking on the mountain, rocking, rocking, jamming on the mountain, jamming, jamming, rocking on the mountain. Yes, I, right now, Jah open up our eyes so that we can see. He wants us to know that is the only way. I've got to sing thanks and praise, for He say He's on His way. So jamming on the mountain, jamming, jamming, rocking on the mountain, rocking, rocking, jamming on the mountain, jamming, jamming, rocking on the mountain. Yes, I'm not the dreadlocks. Jamming, 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 jamming. We jamming, 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 jamming. Yes, I Rasta children sing, jamming.